Annabelle as always, and happy Halloween hangover to all of you out there in the YouTube land. So this is the last and final installment on what have I watched this year. So there's going to be a lot of movies I've got to get through, so let's go ahead and start cracking into it. So at number 26, we have Poltergeist 2. Then we go on to 127, the original Dawn of the Dead. 128, first time viewing. Obviously it's a first time viewing because I went to go to the theater and see this, and that was Halloween 2018. We all know my thoughts on that one. Hopefully I will grow a little more into it. Next one up, 129, I went ahead and watched Halloween H2O just to kind of see how I'd feel with it being more consistently in the binge. Yeah, we're going to go with it next year. We're going to have it next year along with Halloween 2018. I'm just saying right now, as much as I was like a little disappointed, I'm still going to go ahead and watch it. Whatever. 130, Dark Night of the Scarecrow, which, I think I've talked about that one, but you guys, that is such a good one, especially for a little, like, TV movie. Just saying. Number 131, we have The Blob from 1988. I believe, give or take a year, but I believe it's 88. 132, Cujo. 133 for a first time viewing. The Fourth Kind. Kind of like that one. I really kind of did. Maybe one of these days I will actually do a review on it. I'm just saying. Next one up. Sorry, I was going to say, I will do a review on it, but I kind of want to rewatch it, but it's probably not going to be for at least a few more weeks, because I need to detox a little bit. Yes, I do. Give me 2 days, and I'll be back to watching horror movies full-fledged again. Just saying. Anyway, 134, another first-time viewing at The Devil's Door. It was an okay one. It was. Liked it a little better than I was anticipating, but whatever. 135, another first-time viewing, and one that I was not really expecting anything out of, and really not a whole lot to this movie, but it was worth checking out in my binge, and that was Amityville, A New Generation. 136, Wait Till Helen Comes. Another one of those, like, paranormal possession type of movies. Wasn't expecting anything from, but I enjoyed it enough where it did not ruin my binge. I'm just saying. 137, another first-time viewing, and that was Witchboard. I know, and a lot of you people are always recommending that movie to me. I'm kicking myself for not checking out that movie even sooner. Loved it, I really did. Next one up, another first-time viewing, which I know, because this is an older movie, and it was The Brood. Yeah, I know, not the, like, faction from WWE, with, like, Gangrel and Christian and Edge. No. The horror movie. Yeah, dude, I liked that one. A little gross at times, but effective. Very much kind of a updated version of Village of the Damned, in my opinion, so with a little more of gruesome factor, just saying. Number 139 was A Night of Horror, which I had never seen before. A lot of first-time viewings for me this year, which was awesome. Now I'm trying to think of it too right now. It's like not coming to me, but whatever. It probably wasn't really all that good. Anyway, number 140, another first time viewing, and another one of those movies, because I know, like, Terrifier, I said I was kind of waiting to watch that one specifically for my binge. Same thing with this one. I know I've already talked about it, but Summer of 84, 141, Evil Dead 2, 142, Hell House LLC, the first one, 143, a first-time viewing, and a special thanks to Horror Pack for this one, and that is A Dark Song. 144, had to go for Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors. Yes. Just so you guys know, too, I am thinking of, probably in the next couple of weeks, very soon, doing a franchise review on Nightmare on Elm Street. That is kind of the one I'm really sort of digging right now. Plus, I did do Halloween and Friday the 13th. Only appropriate I do that. Just give you guys a heads up. 145, another first time viewing from 1995, I believe, which is Sleep Stalker. Wasn't really expecting a whole lot from this movie, and it really kind of was just very, which once again, okay, because I don't think I really had too many movies this year, first time viewings, that totally ruined it for me. There was one that I will get to. I know I already talked about it, but whatever. Number 146, I went ahead and watched Friday the 13th Part 4 with little Corey Feldman. 147, Scarecrows from Scream Factory. Not the one that we got from Horror Pack this month. Different one. Next one up, 148. Went ahead and watched a documentary because you guys know I like to try and at least include a couple of horror documentaries. I think this is literally the only one I had gotten to, but that is You're So Cool, Brewster, the making of the first Fright Night movie. I've seen it once before, really liked it. I really kind of wanted to change it up a little bit. I know a lot of times I'll do the Nightmare on Elm Street one, or Crystal Lake Memories, or even the Halloween 25 Year of Terror and everything. But I wanted to at least, if I was going to get at least a documentary in, I wanted to do one that I have seen not quite as often. So no disrespect to the other ones that I love, but I had to. Number 149, I went ahead and watched the OG When a Stranger Calls. With, what's her name, little Carol Kane. Oh, she's amazing, that movie. She is. Number 150, another first time viewing, and a thank you to Horror Pack, because we just got this in, I believe, September's pack, and that is Fear of the Dark. 151, the original The Town That Dreaded Sundown. 152 is Slaughter High. Love that movie because it's not the greatest, but I have to say right now, I love that it literally rips off the score to Friday the 13th. And I believe it was Steve Miner who directed this movie, so he probably was just like, I'm just gonna use the damn score because we have no money, so... Number 153, Alice, Sweet Alice. 154, now one I know was not quite, like, horror, but a little bit more of, like, a thriller. Had to throw it in there anyway, because it gotta spice it up a little bit. I know I just did a review on this, and that is The Stepford Wives. Number 155, I watched Nightmare. I know I just talked about this earlier in the week, so you guys know my thoughts on that. 156 is Blood Diner, and I specifically did watch this one because my sister from another Mr. Jen and her son Christian, my nephew, did a review on this movie about like a week or so ago, a week and a half ago, and I literally told her, I was like, oh my god, like, because I know they said, Jen said something like, oh my god, Jenna, you would, like, really like this movie, it's got, like, your sense of humor and everything, and I told her, I'm like, oh my god, like, I've had that thing on a little, like, 6-pack or 8-pack multi-feature movie set for years. I have just not even watched it yet. I got a bunch of these that I just, like, very slowly, like, snail pace getting through, so, but I watched it, it's, like, I liked it, not one of my top favorites, but I liked it enough where... Oh yeah. Next one up, 157, Friday the 13th Part 2, 158, Awaken the Shadow Man. Number 159, I went ahead and watched Phantasm. Number 160, and the one movie that I did do the review on, and the one movie that really is probably the biggest hiccup in my binge and everything, and that was the Francisville Experiment, the St. Francisville Experiment. And you guys know, for those of you who did see the review so far, I literally had only watched this because, or even made aware of it, was because one of the girls I used to work with was messaging me about it, seeing if I had seen it or whatever, so I figured, hey, I'll check it out real quick for you. Worst idea ever, skip that one, you guys. Just skip it. I'm telling you right now. If I tell you to skip something, just skip it. So, 161 is the Monster Club. No, not the Monster Squad. I already watched that. It's a totally different movie. 162, I watched Trick or Treats. That is the one from the 80s, not the Gene Simmons one, but the one with like the kid who was always playing pranks and everything, and like the crazy dad breaks out of the mental institution. Yeah, that's got all sorts of like influences that did not really work too well in this movie, but it's a fun one. So, number 163, I went ahead and saw Ghostbusters. 164, Don't Knock Twice. Ugh. Probably am not going to watch that twice, just saying. 165, another first time viewing, and thank you, Horror Pack. And that was Exeter. I should say, too, the Don't Knock Twice one, obviously that was a first time viewing as well. Just want to kind of clarify that. But yeah, so 165 is the Exeter one. Not bad, not bad. I didn't hate it, didn't absolutely love it, but I could see myself maybe watching it again. Number 166, Don't Go in the House. Little mediocre 80s movie, whatever. Number 167 is Stitches, another movie that I have seen before. Love the humor in this. Best use of the song, I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. Oh my god. And that's that scene with that kid getting his brain scooped out by an ice cream scooper. Oh my god. Loved it. Loved it. Number 168, the original It. 169, the first Saw movie. 170, Scar 3D. Thank you, Horror Pack, on that one. 171, Diary of the Dead from Horror Pack. Once again, thank you. That one was a little but then again, I'm not the biggest, biggest zombie fan, just saying. Number 172, The Awakening. 173, The Prowler. Good one. 174, Clown, which I don't think I've ever seen before, but some of the scenes as I was watching that, I was like, I kind of remember this, so I'm wondering if I have seen it, and I just kind of wasn't paying attention the first time around, so whatever. 175, The OG My Bloody Valentine. 176, another first time viewing for me. Shake, Rattle, and Roll 4. 177, Phantasm 2. 178, It's from 2017, from last year. Number 179, The Faculty. 180, American Poltergeist, which was a first time viewing. And 181, Curtain. So, there you go, you guys. I do plan on doing some more like reviews from the list and everything. Just give me a little time and everything. So yeah. So there was my binge for this year. Thank you guys so much for kind of trudging through this with me. And special thanks to Sarah 1228. Like, she was my motivation this year. I told her, I think even last year, I told her, dude, next year I am going to just try and keep up with you. And she actually finished at the same number, 181. It was pretty back and forth there for a while. I did come back from like a 10 movie deficit starting my vacation, so I was very happy that we were tied, because I didn't even think that I would be able to do that with her. So, but Sarah, thank you so much for motivating me in trying to watch as much as I could with my binge. So I'm looking forward to next year. Hopefully we can break the 181 mark. So until next time, you guys, as always, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.